50/50 ritual. I'm Sifu Z, and today we have senior student Justin. Justin's in Tennessee, I believe, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Um, we are going to start as usual with some sandbag. If you're new to the 50/50 ritual, we train online, and half of our training we open up to the public, which is perhaps you, and then the other half we do in private over on patreon.com/cfuz. And this lesson, this 50/50 ritual, is brought to you by my website, cfuz.com. Make sure to go on over there and check it out. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe and all that fancy stuff. So let's get to work. This is a sandbag. It's a canvas bag, a double bag, two canvas bags. These are, you might recognize this as a money bag. And sand is put into here. You use play sand. You can get at the hardware store, and it's important that you don't use regular sand for this because you want to make sure that you don't get any infections that can happen if you use just regular beach sand. Now, when we hit the sandbag, we're really just look, my hands open. It's really nice and light. You want something about this size and this weight because we're also going to be doing exercises with this, and anything bigger than this, the exercise might be very difficult. So if you have, I think you've got a pretty big one there, which is quite luxurious. But when you get a chance, be sure to grab one of these smaller bags.
Regulation. Yeah.
Yeah, regulation size. You can use an old pair of jeans and you cut off the pant legs and you just tie it off. You don't even have to sew. But if you want to get extra fancy, you sew the end of the pant leg, and then and you can double bag it. Jeans make excellent sandbags. They're actually thicker than these bank bags. So the pair of jeans make an ideal sandbag. Now we also will strike with the fingers, open hand, edge, both edges, wrist, all sides of the wrist, forearm. If the bag is hanging, we can also do various exercises hitting with the shoulder and whatnot. You can even hang it low, use it to hit your hips, your knee, maybe strike with your knee. Again, lightly, not heavy, light. You're just trying to, over a period of time, a gradual period of time, you want to create density and strength in your hands. You're not trying to callous them. That's a different form of training. That's not the kind of training that we're doing here. Get my spectacles here. All right. Now, Sifu Chad is in Hawaii right now. He's usually in Colorado. So he should be In fact, I have no idea when he's going to be going back to Colorado. I'm sure it's pretty soon because he's attending college out there. So I'm glad you're able to fill in for him,
Yeah.
Dustin.
What's he studying in college, Sifu?
He's doing like geoscience. So mapping, geology, geoscience. It's a pretty broad field.
Yeah.
But it has a lot to do with digital mapping the entire world. It's pretty wild. Digital mapping is pretty wild. You probably noticed that from the Google. They drive around and map the world, and that's how we're able to see things on our phones because of the mapping that Google does. But the mapping can get very, very intensive. You can map anything, right? You can even map thoughts and ideas. So mapping is a very powerful concept. And once mapping is applied to AI and stuff like that, well, it is being applied to AI and stuff like that. You've really created, imagine if the robots are going to take over the world, they got to have a really good map of it, don't they? And not just a map of the world, a map of the buildings, a map of everything, a map of people, a map of people's behaviors, a map of weathers, a map of all these different things these robots will have and be able to access immediately. It's really quite incredible. So yeah, he's sort of at the it's called Ezra. Ezra is a I guess a company that has all this technology. Uh, all right, welcome. This is a show, a 50/50 ritual. It's a live stream in respect to martial arts and martial art influenced exercise. So if you're here for that, you're welcome. If you're not here for that, have a nice day. Boy, the mountains have been really cold, man. It's it's amazing how cold it got so quickly,
Yeah. It's been cold here too.
Has it? Yeah. Yeah. It's that's something, man, how the weather can just change so quickly like that. It literally in less than a span of a week went from 100-degree weather, not up here in the mountains. It never gets much beyond the upper 80s in the mountains, but down the mountain, over 100 degrees, and now we're getting the at in the morning here in the mountains. It's in the 30s already. Uh, what's the temperature where you're at
It's
when
like
it's cold?
50 over here.
When it's cold?
Yeah. Well, in
Yeah.
winter it snows and gets real cold, but right now it's about 50.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
So it definitely gets down to 30, 20s, 30s.
In the winter, yeah.
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 All right. Now we're coming up on our last minute of sandbag training. If anybody has any questions regarding sandbag training, leave it in the chat down below. Of course, this is for entertainment purposes. Train at your own risk. We assume no liability. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. So, do you have anything that you're interested in covering or working on today? for the public class, not for the private class.
Well, I guess the public, we ought to do work on old seal and towel.
Well, we're not going to do any seal and towel. That would be a little bit too much, I'd say, for people just coming in. But
Okay.
you know what? Let us do some good old stretching, and we'll do a little bit of martial art calisthenic type stuff.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's
Maybe we could go over a simple application or something. I don't know.
yeah. We'll culminate. We'll culminate into an application at the end, or at the end of this first half.
Yeah.
And if you want to join us for our private session, just go over to patreon.com/SifuZ. That's spelled capital S, lowercase IFU, uppercase Z, all one word. Sifu Z. Go to patreon.com/Sifu Z. Pick any tier, and you'll have access to the other half of this live stream. We try to do these every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but you know, as a nomad, things are very dynamic, so we have to sort of go with the flow, so to speak, and do things when we can. But we schedule to do these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at about 8:30. With the sun coming up later, we might have to wait. We might have to push it out to 9:30. But we'll see how that goes. And if we don't make a session, which will happen every now and then, especially with the changing of the season, we have plenty of live streams archived. So just be sure to subscribe and save the Wing Chun at or Sifu Z. Yeah, it's Wing Chun at Sifu Z, I believe. I
Yeah.
I think that's what the YouTube channel is. It's rather Wing Chun at Sifu Z, or it's Sifu Z at Wing Chun. One or the other. And yeah, we have a pretty a growing catalog, back catalog, archive of live streams. So be sure to check those out, especially when we're not able to do a live stream. All right, let's start with let's start just with wrist exercise, since we've just given our wrists a nice little pounding, shall we say. Not too hard of a wrist pounding. All right, it's really good and you can roll this one from your fingertips. See, roll it from your fingertips, and then press the palms down and back up. Yeah, this is a really good one, especially for us guitar players. This is a very good exercise. And then the other way. So now the back of the hands. And one of the most important secrets to stretching is breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And the other way. And back of the hand now. And again. Are you feeling this stretch, Justin?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right. Now let's actually start from the wrist and work through the body on this. So now let's stretch the deltoid and breathe. And now grab the elbow and pull it behind your head and breathe. Good. Now get the other arm, bring it across and breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And grab the elbow and pull it behind the head. Breathe. And reach behind, interlock the back of the hands, and pull the shoulders back and breathe. Try to pinch the shoulder blades as close together as comfortable. Should feel good. None of this should be a bad strain. It should feel like a good stretch. And interlock the hands the opposite direction. Again, pull the shoulders back and breathe. Good. Now, rotations, shoulder rotations. Start with the left one first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Get on our butts. Now we're going to just reach nice and controlled. This hand over here, and this hand reaches and nice and parallel, nice and upright. and breathe. And the other side. Let's go a little dynamic with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. One leg over the other. And hug the knee. I like to do a nice little grip here, little gable grip, I think this is called. Hug the knee and then look around and breathe. And switch legs. Hug the knee, gable grip, look around and breathe. Nice big breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now switch legs again. Now we're going to weave the arm to the other side of the leg and get a nice good stretch. And breathe. And other side. Weave the arm through. Good. Now on the stomach, on all fours. And let's get a nice arch stretch. Breathe. And now reach out, bring it in, reach out. Good. Up, bring it opposite direction. Now, there are different variations on this. You can do it on your toes if you like. I'm feeling more flat today. Now, only go as comfortable as you can. So, if, for instance, this is only comfortable, you just go down and go up, maybe just to the elbows. But if you can get more of a stretch, then you can push it up. The main thing is not to overdo it. You're trying to stretch to comfort and bring it in and reach out. Now let's here, we'll start this way and then bring this leg in. This is sort of like an S. Yeah, a little S shape with the legs. And align your nose with your knee right here. And then lean back to comfort. Get a nice quadricep stretch. Breathe. Good. Now switch legs. S in the other direction. Align your face, your nose with your knee, and lean back. Breathe. All right, now let's turn this into a dynamic. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. All right, you with us, Justin?
Yeah, I'm still with you.
There we go. All right. Now let's do some of our favorites. This is the technical get up. There's other names for it, I'm sure. But the idea is to get up in a very safe and methodical fashion. So we're connected here, all as one. And this way, if someone were kicking you about to kick you, if you're just open like this and you get kicked, it's going to hurt, right? If you connect the whole body, now the whole body is going to take the impact, and you're also rolling. You're also able to roll, sort of like a weeble. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down, right? So
Right.
aloha, Sifu Chad. All right. Yeah, that's all right, man. Uh, Justin was able to cover for you. So, all right. So this is how, right? We stay connected. And then if there's a kick coming from the other way, well, then we very quickly switch, right? So if there's a kick coming this way, if the kick's coming this way, we switch, right? Kick coming this way, we switch. Now, here's the get up part, right? We can also use this to back away, or we can use it to come forward. So here's the get up. You're connected all at one. Your hand is posted right behind you, and you kick, right? You kick and you weave that leg through, staying covered, and you come up. All right. Same thing when we go down. Stay covered, post down. We can kick even on the way down, and then to here. We go to the other side, kick, weave through, protect as you're coming up. Ready to go. All right, sun is finally coming out. Always nice. All right, protect as you go down. post, weave through, kick if you have to, and other side. All right, that's 2. Let's get 8 more in. Ready? And 1. Let's see, 7. 1, 2, 3. That's 3. Let's give a 3. I like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. Well, it looks like our half hour, or our first half. We're doing an hour today, but our first half is over already. So thanks for joining us. If you'd like to keep training with us, you can join us over at patreon.com/Sifu Z, where we kind of kick it up a notch and whatnot. So again, thanks for joining us. If you haven't done so already, subscribe, like, and share this with a friend. Yeah. And we'll see you hopefully Wednesday, about 8:30 a.m. California time. All right.